You know, it's like the people that simp over like serial killers and stuff, like Ted Bundy and all the girls.
Looking,
like all the girls.
There's a literal reason.
Like there are people that would like go watch the trials of like Ted Bundy or Richard Ramirez.
Yeah, I
and
would
they would
too. I'd watch Dahmer's trials, absolutely.
But the thing is, if you actually really encountered one of those people in real life in the scenario,
it'd be horrifying.
Yeah, it wouldn't be.
To a point.
But that's where people get off at though. It's like it's horrifying.
Exactly.
It's like
yeah, but if they're
gonna put a knife by your neck and like whisper.
But there's nobody. There's no.
Oh my god, for real.
There's nobody that's really getting murdered by a serial killer that's enjoying it.
That is not.
Yeah, I don't want to get like. I mean, different now. Hold on. If
I
I'm
mean,
getting choked out. If I'm getting choked out while stuff's
yeah, but I'm talking about actually
bless
getting.
me, that's how I'm supposed to go.
Okay, why did I? Right, how did he expose me? How did this?
The ground. I cleansed one of the hexes.
Yes, I pack
No,
a
if
troll
you're
right
really
now.
taking your last breath at the hands of somebody like that.
Now I'm the one that's trolling Prophet.
Listen, if we're being genuinely serious, like I love being choked.
Like you
that
think,
is my
like,
thing.
like there's like a small fan base of like people who love Trickster. They actually want to get killed by him and just.
Me too. Oh
and
man.
Like literally have blood play sex with him and everything.
Like the idea of Trickster like taking his little knives and like leaving little cuts on me. Oh my god.
And like
of course,
whispering
obviously,
in
I
my
get
ear.
the pleasure of sex with it too, because that's obvious. That's the whole kink of it too.
Right, like painful sex.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just casually cuts you in the back with the bed while just fucking you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, what the fuck?
And then I take his little knives and I cut him too, so that way we could share blood and he'd remember me. You gotta have that little scar, that little something that keeps you there.
Exactly.
But you're saying in the end you're like actually dead for real dead.
As long as it's pleasurable, then again, bless me, that's how I'm supposed to go. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Like I've seen enough of this earth. I'm good.
That is so weird. I've never heard of any story of somebody actually like legit being abused or killed or you know, and it nearly
so
killed.
I got my ass beat a lot as a kid, and like as an adult now, it's like now I find pain pleasurable. I used to numb myself to the pain of literally being beaten, and now as an adult, I find it pleasurable because fucking trauma does that to you. I can't explain it.
It makes you feel alive.
It does, but it's also I can control it too. Like if I'm telling you to choke me, choke me.
Like
do not just put your hands around my neck. Fucking choke me out.
It's like when you're dying, the adrenaline's just pumping, and it's like just gets you turned on instead.
Oh, absolutely. But again, you have to be in that same mindset that you know a lot of us who are into these painful kinks are. Oh fuck me, he got me.
That's Dead by Daylight Prophet.
Uh-huh.
Straight
like
up.
whenever the killer's like, oh, like when Wesker's like, I only have 7 minutes to play with you. Oh my god, love that saying.
God.
Like, there's actual Bubba Sims and people like wish Bubba was their kid and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's some weird stuff. Like I don't want
know.
no kid. There's breeding kinks, and I'm down for that too, but I don't want Bubba as a kid.
Like
Fuck
they have
that.
like that unnatural urge to just want to take care of Bubba.
Well, to be honest, if you actually see his story, like he's kind of sad, but at the same time, Bubba's not gonna be my kid. Fuck that.
But you understand that like in those situations where like somebody's dominating somebody, it's not like oh they love that person and they're doing what pleases them. It's like they're really looking at the person as trash and degrading them and like
Well,
that's
getting
also a kink,
what everyone
too.
thinks of themselves in Dead by Daylight to a certain extent.
Kate,
Prophet.
Kate, or T, where are you?
I'm over here by the
I wouldn't say
I love
everybody.
being
He's coming,
degraded.
he's coming, he's
Kate
coming, he's
too.
coming.
Again, I'm getting pleasure out of it, so it's like you can't really affect me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Getting pleasure out of getting murdered?
I'm getting pleasure
Okay,
out
look.
of getting
Look.
degraded.
Let's be real though. Like, let's be real. Jeffrey Dahmer Jeffrey Dahmer went to gay clubs and picked up men and boys, well, young men, and took them home and did things that like these gay men would be into, which would probably be in a lot of cases like painful acts and things of this sort that you're talking. But I don't imagine that a single one of them really wanted to be like dismembered and eaten.
Absolutely
And
not. You know, and
By
again,
the way.
he's
The
near
thing
me.
is, none of those people were willing and wanted all that. But
well, they were willing.
Out there
They were willing to a point.
Bubba's chili.
They were willing. They were willing to a point. Like they were willing to engage with him in the behaviors that ultimately led to that, because they were gay and that was their thing. That they, you know, they were into that to a degree.
Sucking dick and everything, right?
They were into it to a degree. It's just he was into it to a much further degree. Oh man, this guy's got me. He's got me on a pallet.
So what you're telling me, Prophet, is that you wouldn't want to have sex with the Buddha Ada Wong?
Is that the
Or
one?
even just a Ada Wong that loves to choke and hurt you. Like, if
Is that
she
the one?
loved-
Oh boy! All right, he's got me. I'm toast.
Like, just ride you aggressively.
Why did he wait so long to break a pallet? He could have got me down like 6 years
He's
ago.
avoiding the topic.
I was running in circles from a Deathslinger. You know, I was like trying to preserve my life here. I'm not a glutton for brutal
Punishment?
abuse.
Ada
Like
Wong
some.
Ada Wong with or without? Like, I mean, like, even without it, it's fantastic.
Yeah, either one is totally fine by me.
For me, I find men and women attractive. So for me, literally either one.
Do you guys
Either
ever
one would do it.
do you guys ever feel like you
Ada
go?
Wong with the third leg.
Do you guys ever feel like you've gone down? Oh boy, I'm dead. He's
Gone down a
tumbling.
what?
like a road of perversion that there's just like no end to. Like eventually like it's not gonna be enough. Like nothing's enough.
Yeah,
nev-
absolutely. But
Like-
Prophet, you literally have seen what I do.
All right, I'm
So-
dead, man. I'm dead.
What does Prophet seen you do?
I sell pictures, as well as
You
having a
have an
full-time
OnlyFans?
job.
He's mooring me. I've never
So
seen
for
this
me,
mooring. Whoa!
I find things kinky as much as I
Oh,
love.
you never see? Wait, you never
knowing
see
that
Deathslinger Mori?
people-
No, that
As
was
much as I,
It's brutal.
that
I
was
know.
probably one of the coolest looking Moris I've ever seen.
Where the fuck is this totem? God.
I don't know, but you guys better
Dude,
get on
I
it.
can't find it. Where
'Cause-
is it?
What totem? Oh, what totem are you talking about?
He has Devour.
Oh, is that why?
Nice.
Wait, why were we exposed like way from the beginning? What did he have from?
Say Paco is trolling.
Huh?
Say Paco is trolling.
oh,
There you go.
oh,
Enjoy.
Look at this Mori.
Enjoy that.
Ooh,
You're telling me.
Doesn't that just turn you on?
yeah. And with the mask
Right?
too.
It was like when he pulled his trigger, it was like orgasmic, wasn't it?
It was. But no, I sell pictures for myself as well. So it's like, for me, I love sex and sexy things as much as I love being worshipped for those things. So for me,
Yep.
yeah. But like, I've even described it in Skullish. You've even sat there and like when I've told you about like me and how I dress up and do all myself and like doll myself up, and you're like, you understand that upsets people, right? I don't give a fuck. I understand it.
Who
But at
does
the
it
same time,
upset?
this is me.
Who
And I
does it
love it, and I
Who does
love
it
these
upset?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with loving yourself like that.
Who does it
Right?
upset? I don't
Nothing
understand.
wrong with it.
I don't
With what,
understand.
Prophet?
Who does it upset?
So it can upset mostly guys. Mostly guys who are very incel like, who are like they try to keep women to be a certain way, like women only belong in the kitchen type of deal.
But if
Or,
they're
like,
not, but if that's not your husband, then what say do they have in who you are and
exactly,
what you do?
but these are the type of guys that will sit there, like I've told you before, the ones that sat there and said that they would love to wring my skinny little neck and watch the life leave my eyes.
I mean, well,
because I'm
they're
a
just
whore,
they're just
but at the
as
sa-
they're just as twisted and perverted, yeah.
Exactly.
Just
It's
on the
because I
they're
don't
on the other
choose them, they
side.
get worked. Yeah, but it's like because I don't choose them and because I don't focus on just them, they get to that excess point where it's like they just want to hurt me because I don't choose them. And it's like
I don't know if
gives me
it's
power.
I don't know if it's because you don't choose them. I think it's that
You know what? Fuck this Deathslinger. I'm not gonna let him kill me. I'm just hiding and wait for the entity to kill me.
it's more of a power and dominance. Like it's a power thing. Like you know how they say like rape isn't about sex, it's about power, but well obviously it's about both, but it's more about power and dominating and somebody and controlling them. It's not so much about like if you were to choose them, they wouldn't necessarily want you. Like if you were to tell one of them, okay, like I want to be your wife and marry you and be loyal to only you, like they wouldn't, you know, they wouldn't respect that and take you and like marry you. And
A lot of them tell me that they would like they'd keep me and marry me and then just breed me nonstop until I died.
breed
So
you.
yeah, like literally make me have tons of kids nonstop until I
Yeah,
died
and they're
from
the type of
childbirth.
people that would probably take those kids and then make them their own sex slaves.
Oh, I'm sure. And as crazy as it is, it's like that's the stuff I deal with. Like whenever I post any of my content, that's the stuff I get.
Yeah, but those are the
And then I'll
type
get
of
some
people
simp
that
comments that are like hold on, I actually have one of my favorite simp comments I've ever received
Fuck
today. I
this Deathslinger is going
screenshotted
after me.
But the same way that you're talking to several guys and like that, like they're saying the same stuff to several different women.
Oh, I'm sure they are, but the thing is, for me, I don't want any of them. I don't want these people. I want their
Use
money.
them.
Exactly.
Yo,
So
wait,
for
wait,
me-
stop. Did Psypaco just leave?
Oh shit, he did. He was
He
smooth
lied.
about it.
That lying son of a...
He was so smooth.
He's at
I
the
know.
he's at the barber shop.
I'm gonna pull up to his barber shop.
Throw a controller at him mid haircut.
Right, exactly.
All right, so what did he have? Oh, it was haunted grounds in the
Yeah, I
beginning.
told you Psypaco is trolling. This
Trolling.
dude had an exposed build.
Here's this favorite simp comment of mine I received, and it's amazing. This guy says, "It would take over 1,000 bodybuilders to remove my lips and tongue from your asshole." And it's like, oh my god. One, I'm not even showing my asshole. I don't show like that type of content. It's mostly covered, but it's like very teasing stuff. And so it's like, damn, these dudes be saying some of the hardest shit I have ever heard.
But they're saying the same thing to everyone else.
Oh, and I'm sure it's always entertaining whenever you get that, though.
I don't know, man. I'd raise the price of my pictures if I were you.